The last time I spoke about Hifi Finance project, it was surging pretty high and investors were so interested in the project, as they want to know if it's a good investment or not. I think I mentioned it being a good investment, but I also said wait for the price to get a bit low before buying so as to maximize your profits. Currently, the price is low and this is the best time to buy any altcoins of your choice. Well, it won't be right not to tell you the exact amount of tokens to buy, which is why I'm making this video right now to tell you how and why you need a certain amount. But before we get into the discussion, please consider subscribing to this channel to keep getting crypto updates from me. Without much saying, let's get straight into it. A lot of people always ask, how many tokens do I really need to make good profits? And for Hifi, my honest answer is 20,000 tokens. Just 20k Hifi could put you in a good position. Why do I say this? Well, first, let's look at the project itself. Hifi Finance isn't just some random coin on the market. It's a project that has shown resilience, consistent growth, and a dedicated team actually building behind the scenes. In fact, despite ups and downs in the market, Hifi keeps finding its way up the charts. And that's not by luck, that's from real utility and adoption. Secondly, the community. In crypto, community is everything. And Hifi's community has been nothing short of loyal and strong. They're not just hype-driven. They genuinely believe in the project and keep pushing it forward. That's what keeps coins alive long-term, and Hifi definitely has that backbone. So imagine this. If Hifi climbs to just $5 to $10 in the future, which I strongly believe it can, given its fundamentals, then 20,000 tokens could be worth anywhere between $100,000 to $200,000. And that's just a conservative outlook. So, my final thought is this: Hifi Finance is a project you don't want to ignore. The fundamentals are strong, the community is solid, the potential upside is massive, and right now it's trading at levels that scream opportunity. Whether you grab 20k tokens or even just a fraction of that, positioning yourself now could turn into one of your smartest investment moves in crypto. So, do your research, stay sharp, and don't sleep on Hifi Finance. Why is Hifi's price down 21% in the last 24 hours? First, looking at the news, Binance announced they're delisting Hifi on September 17th. That's a big deal because Binance is a major exchange, so losing that liquidity and visibility can spook investors. The initial drop after the announcement makes sense, but then there was a rebound, maybe due to a short squeeze. But now, as the delisting date approaches, people might be selling off before they can't trade it there anymore. Also, other exchanges like Bitvavo and Onus are also delisting Hifi around the same time. You see, when multiple exchanges delist, it reduces access and increases fear of lower liquidity, leading to more sell-offs. Additionally, there's mention of possible pump-and-dump schemes and market manipulation. The price surged 600% earlier, which could have been a coordinated pump, and now it's crashing as early holders take profits. Low liquidity makes it easier for whales to manipulate the price, causing bigger swings. Regulatory issues are another factor. South Korean exchanges flagged Hifi as a closely monitored asset due to transparency concerns. That kind of scrutiny can drive negative sentiment and lead to sell-offs as investors lose confidence. The conclusion is that the delisting is the immediate cause, but underlying issues like low liquidity and regulatory problems are exacerbating the drop. Now let's get into the details of Hifi Finance. Hifi Finance is a fixed-term decentralized cryptocurrency lending protocol operating on the Ethereum blockchain. The platform allows investors to borrow and lend digital assets to the network for yields. It was officially launched in 2021 following its rebranding from the mainframe network. On Hifi Finance, digital assets are tokenized against the underlying assets, tokens the user deposits, to create a synthetic version. These variant assets are pegged on a 1:1 basis to the underlying assets. Techipedia explains. Tokenization is a key feature of the protocol. The decentralized lending network provides a permissionless environment where real-world assets like real estate, stocks, bonds, and others can be digitally represented. Additionally, these tokenized assets can serve as collateral for borrowers or liquidity for liquidity providers who provide virtual funds to the decentralized pools on the network. However, Hifi Finance's capabilities extend beyond traditional assets. Non-fungible tokens also find a home within this decentralized application. Users can easily trade off their unique NFT assets as collateral to gain access to crypto-backed loans. Powering the Hifi Finance protocol is the Hifi token. Besides serving the crucial role of facilitating the payment of transaction costs, it is used for governance. Hifi token holders are potential decision-makers as it runs on a decentralized community framework. As a result, the DeFi protocol service offering and development are decided by these entities. Staking. Like most new-generation proof-of-stake protocols, staking is a key cog in the wheel. Hifi holders can lock up their digital tokens to secure the network. In return, more Hifi tokens will be distributed to the owners of the locked funds. Hifi Finance is built on a decentralized finance application called Yield Protocol. As per its operation, it allows users to borrow and lend. The borrowing process. To borrow, users must deposit a digital asset, such as ETH, as collateral. Next, the resultant token will be minted. It usually comes with the H suffix, representing a synthesized version of the digital asset.